Hey guys, it's SoulRack333 with another review, and this time I have Generations Springer. And finally, Hasbro has given us a proper triple changer Springer. And this guy is awesome. My only nitpick is that he's a Voyager size and not a deluxe. But this figure is so good that I don't mind it. It would have been nice if he had scaled with the other Season 3 G1 characters, but again, this guy's very awesome, so I can get over that. His car mode looks like it's some sort of Cybertronian armored car. Rolls very nicely, has really big wheels. It just looks awesome. Green, yellows, and like kind of a dark gunmetal gray, green rims. I like the nice Autobot logo there. Very cool. He has a weapon that can store onto the top here and can pivot up and down and can shoot. It's one of those friction gimmicks. Very nice. And very cool. I've seen some reviewers complain about things not tabbing in right, and if you take the time to actually play with the figure, things will tab in nicely, unless you have some sort of quality control issue. But mine tab in nicely. To get him into his next mode, you want to untab the rear wheels, flip them backwards, and then pivot this piece around, and then put them together. You can go ahead and angle these down. Then untab these side panels, and then rotate them forward, covering up the wheels. Then flip these forward, and they tab in nicely, revealing the wings. Then get these out of the way, lift this whole section, pivot them forward, and it tabs into this slot right there. Flip these in, and then move these backward. Then angle the rear section. Bring these landing gears out, front landing gear, and then tab into the back piece right here. And there we have his helicopter mode. And the rotors spin very nicely, very smooth. There you go. Very cool. The weapon can store in this helicopter mode. Just bring the landing gear in, and then this little piece right here will slide in here. Takes some work, but there you go. You just have to angle it just right for it to fit, and there it is. Looking really badass. I mean, I just really love the car mode and the helicopter mode. I mean, they both look great. The only part that doesn't really tab in right is this panel. You can see there's a couple of slots right here, and this should fit in there, but just does not. Now, to get them in robot mode, you're kind of already there. Just take this piece off. Just separate everything. Separate the legs. And bring these forward. And bring the heel back. Bring the foot forward and the green heel back. And there we have his legs. You can go ahead, open these out, bring the fist down. I just love it when they can have the fists hidden like that. Then you want to bring the landing gear out again to make room for the head to slide through. You want the head angled down so that as you unlock or untab this piece, the head easily slides through. Bring this panel up. Then tab in this piece to the chest. Then untab the arms there, and as you untab, you want to lower it just a hair, and that way it doesn't accidentally tab back in, untabbing this piece from the chest. So untab the arm and angle it down, untab, angle it down, and here is his robot mode, looking very awesome. Then there is one more thing you can do, and you can slide these and angle them, giving them kind of like shoulder wings. And I guess this is what he looks like in the comics. I guess. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but I prefer to just keep them down. And it's nice that you have that option. And just tap them in there. But very cool figure. Lots of articulation. Head's on a ball joint. Arm can go in and out, forward and back. Ratchet elbows. Bicep swivel. Wrist swivel and little pivot. It does have waist articulation. That's nice. Legs go forward and back, in and out, thigh swivel, knee ratchet, and a little bit of foot pivot. But very cool figure. His gun fits in his hand, and his helicopter blades are very cool. Just bring this forward and then bring the two blades together, and now you have his sword. You want to tap this green piece in place so that the sword stays locked. And there he is. Very cool figure. And if you want to store his weapons, you can tab him into his back. And there he is. Very cool figure. Definitely recommend him. If you can go out and find him, get him.